Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam. Tonight's scheduled main event is going to be an 8-person battle royal for the #1 contendership to Luigi Calzone and the SWF World Championship. And starting things off is going to be the Master of the Sky, Dragonfly, and the Predator, Killer Wasp. Killer Wasp was the previous SWF #1 contendership holder. And it was interrupted by his opponent that he's facing right now, Dragonfly, who interfered in the match. She said that she felt disrespected by the Killer Wasp in the Fatal 4-Way match. She feels that he has an inflated, undeserved ego, felt that he didn't deserve the #1 contendership, that she deserves it, and she also says that she wants to be the one to defeat Luigi Calzone to become the 3rd SWF World Champion in history. And she said she didn't want to see this man take the spot that she wants. She says that she loves and respects Luigi Calzone. That's why she wants to be the one to defeat him and to become the SWF World Champion. And she doesn't want to see it taken away from her by this egomaniacal, undeserving newcomer, the Killer Wasp. Yeah. Though he won the Fatal 4-Way fair and square when he submitted referee Ed Trout, she feels that it should have been her spot, that she deserved the match against Luigi Calzone for the World Championship. Wait a second here. Here we go. She's going to do something big here, folks. Back handspring off the ropes. Oh my goodness, the backflip, back elbow. Now running off the ropes. Drop kick to the side of the head. Elbow to the head. Dragonfly starting to stand up for herself. Starting to show that she has a spine, that she has courage. She does not want to wait in line. She doesn't want to be polite anymore. She said that she wanted to take matters into her own hands. And she wanted to make herself known, make herself famous, make herself noticed. She said that she's starting to gain popularity. She knows that she has what it takes to talk, to walk, and to become the SWF World Champion. Here we go. We're almost at the 5-minute mark. We're going to see who the 3rd entrant is into the 8-person battle royal. Who's it going to be? Oh, Chainsaw Bloody Butcher is going to be the 3rd entrant. Chainsaw Bloody Butcher, a very dangerous competitor here at the SWF. Wait a second. He counters that suplex, takes down the Killer Wasp. Ooh, nice hard strike there by the Bloody Butcher right into the Dragonfly. A low blow. Fans, this is no countouts, no disqualifications. Eliminations occur by pinfall submission or critical knockout. Quickly taking advantage of the no disqualification part of the ruling is the Bloody Butcher. And if he hits someone with that testicular claw submission hold, they might just give up. That's a very painful submission. Very ruthless. Normally would be very much outlawed. But under these certain conditions and rulings, is perfectly legal. And we know that Bloody Butcher will definitely take advantage of that. Now biting the forehead of the Dragonfly. And she's been busted open. And now he's biting the forehead of the Killer Wasp. I think he might be bleeding. Yes, he is. Look at his chest. Both of the masked superstars in this match have been busted open. They have blood dripping underneath their masks from their forehead. Bloody Butcher bringing the brutality, bringing the blood, the biting, the rule-breaking style of the Bloody Butcher, already bringing so much pain and dominance into this match. He's a 3rd entrant into this match. He's the healthiest competitor in this match, the less exhausted of the 3. Irish whip into the corner now. Screaming at the top of his lungs in his native Japanese language, only to be interrupted by the Bloody Butcher, who wins the exchange of back and forth strikes. The Killer Wasp feels that Dragonfly screwed him out of his championship match against Luigi Calzone. Some would agree, some would disagree. Because in the, beautiful maneuver there.
1, 2.
Only a 2 count. The match continues. Strong lariat by the Butcher. Throwing her to the outside so he can focus his attention on the Killer Wasp. Oh my God! He stuck some kind of foreign object right into the eye of the Killer Wasp. I think those were skewers. I think the Bloody Butcher just stabbed skewers into the eye, or somewhere in the face of the Killer Wasp. Oh my goodness! He had those on him. Oh Jesus! Imagine being stabbed in the face with skewers. What a maniac this man is. Ricky Mortal, the fourth man to join the match. We have yet to see an elimination. This match has been all over the place. It's been brutal. All four of these competitors now on the turnbuckles here. Oh, hitting the ground at the same time. Roll up pin. Dragonfly eliminates the Killer Wasp. Oh my goodness. Perhaps she was right. Maybe she is proving a point. She deserves the #1 contendership more than him, as she has just eliminated her new rival. Oh my goodness. The rotating fisherman suplex hit on. Wait a second. Oh, the skewers are back at it. Ricky Mortal has been busted open. The skewers stabbed right into his forehead. Everybody in this match is soaked in blood, whether it's their own or whether it's their opponent's. And that's all thanks to the man. Oh no! Oh, the testicular claw! He's got the crouch, the crotch, rather, being grabbed at full force. Dragonfly, the recipient of the testicular claw. She may not have testicles, but I imagine the pain remains. Bloody Butcher is showcasing so much dangerous. Oh man, so much danger. Oh, speaking of danger, now we've got a barbed wire wrap baseball bat. He tried to hit the Dragonfly, but she got out of the way. But she got hit in the back of the head on that time. Oh, across the chest with the baseball bat, covered in barbed wire. Now it's the lower back, a headbutt. Trying to strike him over the top of the head. Look at blood stains all over the mat. All I know is if I was the next competitor to enter the ring, I would be terrified. This has been a very brutal match. Attempt at the rolling kick onto the Bloody Butcher by Dragonfly, but she misses. Oh, a thumb to the neck takes down the Dragonfly. And here comes the barbaric bastard, Von Stott. And if I know this man, he's as brutal as they come. He's not afraid of skewers. He's not afraid of barbed wire wrap baseball bats. He's not afraid of the Bloody Butcher. And he's not afraid to demolish or injure anybody. He's proven that because he took out the ruthless, the Russian War Machine Ivan Backlash. He put him on the shelf with a chokeslam, taking him out of action. Ironically, he took away his #1 contendership. And now Von Stott is competing for this new #1 contendership to take on Luigi Calzone and challenge for the SWF World Championship. Von Stott is the only competitor besides Luigi Calzone to ever hold the SWF World Championship, and he has admittedly said that he will do whatever it takes to hold that title again. He wants to be the first ever two-time SWF World Champion. He's gonna have to survive these 6 other competitors. We've had 1 elimination so far, and that was the Dragonfly eliminating the Killer Wasp, the man who was the previous #1 contender to Luigi Calzone and the SWF World Championship. Oh, Von Stott with the barbed wire baseball bat. He hit right across the face the Dragonfly. Then he got 2 hits on the man that brought it in, who now has the barbed wire baseball bat. And I'm talking, of course, about the Bloody Butcher. Oh, the rolling kick by Dragonfly. The heel of the boot right across the bridge of the nose of the Bloody Butcher. The rotating fisherman suplex. Not enough to win the match, but enough to make an impact. Submission hold being applied by the Bloody Butcher on the Dragonfly. Oh, double stop to the back of the Dragonfly by Von Stott, punching her in the stomach. Now going after Ricky Mortal there with a fury of forearm strikes. So much pandemonium. And folks, we don't even have all of the competitors in the match yet. Wait a second here. Von Stott. Oh, He's just going back and forth between the Bloody Butcher and Ricky Mortal. He's got the submission hold applied on the Knucklehead, but the Knucklehead escapes. Here we go, Magnificent Mandy! Magnificent Mandy joins the match! A very surprising yet well-deserved entrant in this Elimination Battle Royal. And folks, once again, no countouts, no disqualifications. Pinfall, submission, or critical knockouts are the only ways to get an elimination. And right now, the Bloody Butcher was in a very dangerous predicament, very dangerous position, at risk of being eliminated by submission by Von Stott. Luckily, his foot would touch the bottom rope, nullifying and voiding the submission, calling for a rope break. Magnificent Mandy squaring up with Von Stott, the fearless role model, showing no fear of the barbaric bastard as she hits him with multiple forearm strikes, now dragging him away from the ropes, stomping on his head. Meanwhile, an elbow to the back of the Bloody Butcher by Ricky Mortal. Wait a second. Working together on the Dragonfly with the tag team maneuver, back and forth, punches between Magnificent Mandy and Von Stott. But Von Stott would win the exchange, as he usually does. Rolling kick there by Dragonfly, now taunting for the crowd. Bloody Butcher throws Magnificent Mandy into Von Stott. I think that was on purpose. Double arm DDT. That's the finishing maneuver of Ricky Mortal. He calls it the Knucklehead DDT, and he does it the best, the strongest, and the most efficiently. Beautiful Frankensteiner by Magnificent Mandy. Taken down by I believe it was taken down by Ricky Mortal. I'm not sure, there's so much going on. A choke slam, but it was interrupted by the barbed wire baseball bat. Knee to the skull. Von Stott screaming at the top of his lungs. But look at that, the strength of the brutal, the barbaric bastard. Being slammed by the Bloody Butcher. Fans, there's so much pandemonium going on. I'm doing my best to keep up with all the action. It's going at 100 miles an hour. Nice lariat there by Ricky Mortal. Nice lariat there by Von Stott. The barbaric bastard eats a knee to the stomach by Dragonfly, now being dragged away by the role model, who now eats a knee to the face by the Bloody Butcher. Oh, strong strike there by Von Stott to the face of Dragonfly. Here we go! Rita Rotten! I believe she's number 7! Rita Rotten, bad luck, has entered the SWF ring! And she's going after her new foe, Dragonfly, who she recently had a match with on SWF programming. So much going on. The Bloody Butcher with the DDT. Dragonfly taking down Von Stott. Oh no, a chokeslam. Oh, chokeslam! The Bloody Butcher takes a chokeslam by Von Stott. And look at this, Dragonfly and Magnificent Mandy working together with a power bomb and neckbreaker combination to be followed up with a leg drop by Ricky Mortal. The chin lock being applied on the Bloody Butcher by Bad Luck Rita Rotten. And now, Ricky Mortal with a submission hold of his own on Magnificent Mandy, but she escapes. Nice tombstone power driver by Rita Rotten. Is she going to go for the pin here? She's taunting for the crowd, who erupts in booing. Magnificent Mandy thrown to the outside. Good chance for her to rest, but she doesn't have time for resting. She gets right back into the ring here. Wait a second. Oh, fisherman suplex and a suplex. The pinfall was interrupted by a rope break. Wait a oh! Looks like somebody hit the back of the head of Dragonfly. There were so many superstars in one spot, I couldn't see who did it. But my goodness, everybody in this match pulling out all the stops, going 150%. Oh, Von Stott with the double middle fingers takes down the Bloody Butcher, but he gets up with a shoulder tackle, taking down Von Stott. Dragonfly with the slaps to the chest of Magnificent Mandy, and now the headlock takedown. Oh, and the barbed wire baseball bat goes back into play. I don't know who the next limit. Whoa, double rotation by Magnificent Mandy onto the back of Dragonfly. Dragonfly in a dangerous position. Will she be tapped out? Oh my goodness. So much going on in this match. And I think we're nearing, yes we are, we're going to have the last competitor enter here shortly, folks. The only elimination so far was the Killer Wasp, and now Ricky Mortal has been eliminated. We've only had 2 eliminations. Vossot screaming at the top of his lungs, eats a diamond cutter by Magnificent Mandy, who now drop kicks the side of the head of Rita Rutten. The Woodpecker Brandon Trout is the 8th and final entrant into the 8-person Battle Royal. Oh, but he takes an elbow to the back of the head and a stomp on the back of the knee by Bad Luck Rita Rutten. Magnificent Mandy fighting off Trout and Von Stott, now working on the Dragonfly. Brandon Trout receiving of a snap suplex on Rita Rutten. From Rita Rutten, rather. Nice counter there by Magnificent Mandy, countering the suplex by Von Stott. All of these superstars in the ring. So much pandemonium going on. Ice Mountain Driver onto Dragonfly by Brandon Trout. Shooting Star Press. 1, 2. Oh no! Rita Rutten interrupts what was definitely going to be a 3 count. You would think it would be smart to sit back and watch your opponents get the eliminations. But all of these competitors, they want the glory. They want to know, yes, I got multiple eliminations and I won the match. Winning the match isn't enough. They want it all. Magnificent Mandy being choked on the outside by Chainsaw Bloody Butcher. Drop kick to the legs there. Brandon Trout in the clutches of Von Stott. Elbows him in the back. Now, Von Stott taking down the Dragonfly and Bad Luck Rita Rutten. Brandon Trout focuses his attention to Rita Rutten and Dragonfly. Takes down both competitors. Now looking back at Von Stott. On the outside now. Looks like Magnificent Mandy and the Bloody Butcher going to war. Look at all these weapons that have been pulled out. Oh! The testicular claw on Magnificent Mandy. He can't win the match on the outside, but he can definitely bring the pain with that claw to the groin area. Brandon Trout, Lariat takes down Von Stott. Kick to the side of the head. Rita Rutten working on Dragonfly. The rivalry has been brewing between Dragonfly and Rita Rutten. The Bloody Butcher on the outside, bringing in another weapon. Oh, dropped on the back of her head. Figure 4 leg lock being applied onto the Dragonfly by Magnificent Mandy. Meanwhile, we've got a Dragon Sleeper being applied on Brandon Trout by Von Stott. Swinging neck breaker onto the steel chair. Tombstone pile driver to the Dragonfly. Now we're going to see a back and forth strike contest between Rita Rutten and Brandon Trout. Who will win the exchange? Looks like Brandon Trout does, only to be interrupted by Magnificent Mandy and then kicked with the Pele kick by the Dragonfly. Unusual tag team work by the Bloody Butcher and Brandon Trout onto Dragonfly. Brandon Trout with the multiple headbutts to Rita Rutten. Now going up to the top now. Submission hold applied on Magnificent Mandy. Shoulder breaker by the Bloody Butcher onto the shoulder of Rita Rutten. We have 2 steel chairs in the ring right now. Oh, swung right to the back of Von Stott with the steel chair by the Bloody Butcher. Oh, Enziguri to the back of the head of Von Stott. There are no friends. There are no allies. Every man, woman for themselves. We've seen bloodshed. We've seen barbed wire baseball bats. We've seen people dropped on their heads. We've seen testicular claws. We've seen carnage, bloodshed. Everything has been brought into this match. 6 competitors left. There's only been 2 eliminations. Ricky Mortal, Killer Wasp, the first 2 eliminated. Bloody Butcher with his style of fighting, with the weaponry. Oh, Magnificent Driver. But Brandon Trout was able to kick out. I want to know who will be the 3rd person eliminated. Oh! The Jawbreaker Stunner by Magnificent Mandy onto the Woodpecker Brandon Trout. Von Stott going for a chokeslam, but it was countered by Bad Luck Rita Rutten, showing that she can hang with the biggest and the baddest. I think he was going to go for a bulldog, but it was interrupted by that strike there. Beautiful maneuver there by Magnificent Mandy, taking down Brandon Trout. So much pandemonium. So much time has been put into this match, but only one of these superstars is going to walk out victorious. Who's it going to be? 8 competitors, 6 are left, 2 have been eliminated. The Bloody Butcher goes for the power bomb. I believe he may have just knocked out Magnificent Mandy, and he does. Critical knockout. Magnificent Mandy being checked on. Referee's going to make an official decision. He does. Magnificent Mandy was taken out with a critical knockout by that power bomb. Brandon Trout having his head bitten like an apple by the Bloody Butcher. We've had 3 eliminations. We have 5 competitors left. Brandon Trout stomping onto the stomach of Rita Rutten. Brandon Trout is feeling it. Oh, the Dragonfly goes flying, but not by choice. She was thrown with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex by the barbaric bastard Von Stott. Magnificent Mandy is still knocked out. She's laying in a pool of her own blood. Not something you like to see, but that's the dangers that you enter when you enter a battle royal with no disqualifications. Tombstone Piledriver on the Dragonfly. Knockout punch by Von Stott, taking down Brandon Trout. Mongolian chops by the Bloody Butcher. Headlock takedown with a submission hold being attached. The Bloody Butcher in dangerous territory, but he escapes. Oh, steel chair to the back of Rita Rutten, and then Brandon Trout. Oh, jabbing the chair to the lower back. Oh no, the testicular claw leads to an elimination. Dragonfly could not take the pain of the testicular claw by the Bloody Butcher. We're down the floor, overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Rita Rutten thrown out of the ring. Bad luck Rita Rutten, the Woodpecker Brandon Trout, Chainsaw Bloody Butcher, and the Barbaric Bastard Von Stott are the final 4 in this elimination battle royal. Oh, kick to the groin by Rita Rutten, and that's perfectly legal. Oh my goodness. Von Stott with the blazing tornado brainbuster, walking over the body of Magnificent Mandy, drops Brandon Trout down hard, so hard onto that canvas made of plywood. Rita Rutten eliminates the Bloody Butcher. It's down to 3. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the 3 remaining will be guaranteed #1 contendership to Luigi Calzone and the SWF World Championship. Will it be the Woodpecker Brandon Trout, the Barbaric Bastard Von Stott, or bad luck Rita Rutten? Oh, a knee to the back of the head of Trout. Brandon Trout is covered in blood. I think that knee to the head did it. Back and forth between Rutten and Trout. Oh, boot to the face. Wait a second, Von Stott gonna capitalize. Double stomp to the chest. Now sits on Brandon Trout. 1, 2, 3. Brandon Trout is eliminated. It's down to bad luck Rita Rutten and the Barbaric Bastard Von Stott. One of these 2 competitors will be challenging Luigi Calzone for the SWF World Championship, and she just got brain busted on to the barbed wire baseball bat, but she still gets up. That's how tough she is. Rita Rutten could make her career if she could defeat the former SWF World Champion. And Von Stott could make his career if he could win this #1 contendership match. Challenge Luigi Calzone and become the SWF 2-time World Champion. No matter who wins this match, history will be made. Elbow to the head there. Oh, a club to the back. Von Stott wants the SWF World Championship back more than he wants to live life itself. To him, that is everything. Being world champion is the addiction for Von Stott. His drug of choice is the SWF World Championship. Wait a second. Oh! He got her! No! He hit her with the jackhammer, the finishing maneuver, but the rope break nullified it. Wait a second. Tombstone Piledriver. This could do it. This could put away Von Stott. No, she's got him in that chin lock. Will Von Stott give up? No! He won't give up. Oh, the right hook takes down Rita Rutten. Oh, the butt of the bat going right into the lower back. Oh, the low blow by Rita Rutten. Taunting to the crowd. Wait a second. Oh, the senton from the top turnbuckle, risking everything. Stomping on the back of the knee, Rita Run may be able to pull off the upset. Oh, but Von Stott does not look like he wants that to happen. Screaming at the top of his lungs, jumping up and down. He was going to use a weapon. Wait, he's got the steel chair right over the skull. But Run gets back to her feet. She could be hardcore as well. Oh, the Frankensteiner onto the steel chair. Yelling, come on, into the face of Von Stott. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Rita Run. Bad luck, Rita Run. Gets the pinfall over Von Stott in the final 2 of the 8-person Battle Royal. The new #1 contender to Luigi Calzone and the SWF World Championship is Bad Luck Rita Run.